Ever stop to wonder why Malia Obama, the eldest daughter of former President Barack Obama, decided to step away from the shadow of her iconic last name? What's driving this unexpected move, and what is she chasing on her journey to carve out her own identity? The reasons are as surprising as they are intriguing. Let's dig into the story that's turning heads everywhere. On October 15, 2024, the world was taken by surprise when Malia Obama made the shocking decision to drop her last name. The news quickly sparked intense speculation, with many assuming that this drastic move stemmed from a deep-seated resentment toward her father, former President Barack Obama. Social media was ablaze with theories, and countless people wondered if Malia was finally breaking away from her family, turning her back on the legacy that had defined her since childhood. Could there be a hidden rift between father and daughter that had been kept under wraps all these years? As the days passed, more details began to surface, revealing a story far different from the initial assumptions. In truth, Malia's decision had little to do with any family feud or personal conflict. Instead, it was driven by her deep desire to step out of her father's enormous shadow and carve out a unique identity of her own. Growing up in the spotlight had been both a privilege and a burden, with every move she made scrutinized simply because of her last name. Now, at 26 years old, she was ready to close that chapter and redefine herself on her own terms. The real motivation behind dropping the Obama name was her passion for the entertainment industry. For years, Malia had been quietly making her way into Hollywood, working on various behind-the-scenes projects. However, she quickly realized that the name Obama often carried heavy expectations and relentless scrutiny. The pressure to live up to her family's reputation was stifling, making it nearly impossible for her to be seen as just another aspiring professional. By choosing to drop her last name, she hoped to create a career based on her own merits. Rather than an act of rebellion against her father, this choice was about embracing independence and self-empowerment. Malia wanted to prove to herself and to the world that she could succeed without relying on the influence of her family's powerful name. This decision was her way of stepping out from under the protective cocoon that had shielded her for so long. It was a personal statement of her readiness to stand on her own 2 feet. The timing of this bold move could not have been more significant. Approaching her late 20s, Malia felt it was the perfect moment to break free from the shadows of her family name and face the world on her own terms. This was not a rejection of her upbringing, but rather a courageous step toward self-discovery and personal growth. She wanted to define her future based on her own talents and passions, not just her lineage. Ultimately, Malia's decision on that October day was a powerful declaration of self-reliance and ambition. The rumors of resentment may have captured public attention, but the real story was one of a young woman daring to create her own path. She was determined to be known not for her famous last name, but for her creativity, talent, and the legacy she would build for herself in the world of entertainment. On October 29, 2024, Barack Obama opened up in a candid interview on the Pivot podcast, shedding light on his daughter Malia's decision to drop the family name as she makes her own way in the world of filmmaking. The former president revealed that he completely understands why Malia chose to use a stage name when debuting her film, The Heart, at the 2024 Sundance Film Festival in February. At 26, Malia opted to go by Malia Ann, using her middle name instead of her last name. For Barack, this move didn't come as a shock. If anything, it was something he almost expected. According to Obama, both Malia and her younger sister Sasha have always been incredibly independent. The challenge for us, he said, is letting them take the reins and giving them any help at all, because they're very sensitive about this stuff. They're very stubborn about it. When Malia made the bold decision to drop Obama from her film credits, Barack was quick to remind her that people would still recognize who she was. But Malia, determined as ever, insisted that she wanted audiences to experience her work without the weight of her famous last name. "I want them to watch it the first time without any preconceived notions," she explained to her father. This choice speaks volumes about Malia's drive to create a name for herself outside the shadow of her family. Having worked diligently behind the scenes, including collaborating with Donald Glover, Malia's debut project received rave reviews at Sundance and other prestigious festivals. And while Barack couldn't help but beam with pride, he's equally aware of the pressures that come with their family's high-profile status. The former president admitted that the paparazzi's recent interest in his daughters is a constant source of frustration for them. Now, as they've gotten older, there's been some paparazzi stuff going on, and it drives them nuts, he shared. Both Malia and Sasha are adamant about living their lives out of the spotlight. Their mindset remains clear: we're not looking for all that. Looking back, Barack recalled how vital it was to give Malia and Sasha as normal a childhood as possible, despite the unique pressures of living in the White House. One of his biggest fears before running for president was the possibility that the intense public scrutiny could negatively affect his daughters. "I was hesitant to run for office because I didn't want them to end up weird," he confessed. During his presidency, he struck a deal with the press to keep the focus on him, not his daughters. They didn't choose this, he emphasized, so let them grow up in peace. Fortunately, the press largely respected this boundary, allowing Malia and Sasha to experience some semblance of normalcy during those formative years. Now, as young women, Barack couldn't be prouder of how Malia and Sasha have handled the challenges that come with being thrust into the public eye at such a young age. Despite the pressures and constant attention, they've grown into strong, self-reliant individuals. And as Malia continues to pave her own path in the world of film, it's clear that she's determined to succeed on her own terms, without relying on the Obama name to open doors. Malia has made the bold choice to change her last name, but what has her personal life really been like? Now, let's dive in and explore the journey she's been on. Malia Obama's rare revelation about her personal life began to capture headlines in 2017, revealing a glimpse into her journey beyond the limelight of the White House. By that time, Malia had already garnered admiration for her academic achievements, and, of course, as the eldest daughter of Barack and Michelle Obama. In August 2017, she started her freshman year at Harvard University in Cambridge, Massachusetts, a major milestone that came with both excitement and immense public curiosity. Transitioning from the grandeur of Washington, District of Columbia, to the historic ivy-covered buildings of Harvard, Malia faced the challenge of balancing her newfound independence with the watchful eyes of the world. But she managed it with grace, quickly integrating into the vibrant college community while keeping much of her life under wraps. A significant moment that caught the public's attention occurred on November 18, 2017, during the iconic Harvard-Yale football game held at the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. This annual event, which has been a tradition since 1875, draws thousands of students, alumni, and spectators. As fans cheered for their teams, Malia was seen enjoying the festivities at a lively tailgate party, a long-standing ritual where students gather to celebrate with food, drinks, and music. It was here that she was spotted with Rory Farquharson, a fellow Harvard student from the United Kingdom. The two were seen laughing, chatting, and even sharing a kiss amidst the joyful crowd. This candid moment sparked widespread media coverage, marking the first time the public had seen Malia embrace a more relaxed and carefree side of herself. Despite the inevitable media frenzy, this chapter in Malia's life was about more than just a budding romance. It was a testament to her growth and self-discovery. Even while bearing the weight of her family's legacy, Malia was determined to experience the joys of youth. Over the following months, she and Rory were occasionally spotted around Cambridge, whether grabbing coffee at Tat Bakery or taking leisurely strolls along the Charles River. Through it all, Malia navigated the complexities of being a former first daughter while finding her own identity in one of America's most prestigious academic environments. For her, this period was not just about falling in love, it was about stepping into adulthood, embracing new experiences, and discovering who she truly was outside the shadow of her famous family. Were you surprised to see Malia embrace her independence so confidently after leaving the White House? Share your thoughts in the comments. When Malia Obama and Rory Farquharson's relationship first became public in November 2017, it sparked a media frenzy. TMZ quickly dubbed Rory the Mystery Man, leaving fans and onlookers curious about the young man who had captured the heart of the former first daughter. At the time, Malia was a freshman at Harvard University, and this marked her first public romance since stepping into college life. As the news spread, photos of Malia and Rory sharing sweet moments, holding hands, laughing together, and even sharing a kiss, went viral, instantly becoming a social media sensation. For Malia, who had grown up in the public eye, this relationship brought even more attention, but it also showed a different side of her, one where she could embrace her youth away from the heavy responsibilities she once carried at the White House. Rory Farquharson, a British student also studying at Harvard, immediately attracted significant attention due to his background. He comes from a prominent London family, with his father, Charles Farquharson, working as a successful banker, and his mother, Catherine, practicing law. Rory was raised in a world of privilege, attending rugby school, one of the most elite boarding schools in the United Kingdom, known for its academic excellence and emphasis on football. His upbringing in a high-profile family helped him navigate the pressures that come with being linked to someone as prominent as Malia. This shared experience of growing up under the microscope of public scrutiny created a unique bond between them, as both understood the challenges of managing the expectations placed upon them by their families and society. The couple's relationship truly came to light during the annual Harvard-Yale football game held on November 18, 2017, at the Yale Bowl in New Haven, Connecticut. The game, a long-standing tradition since 1875, is one of the most anticipated events of the year for students and alumni. Malia was seen at a tailgate party, a quintessential college experience where students gather to celebrate before the game. Wearing a Harvard bucket hat and a puffer jacket, she fit right into the festive atmosphere. Rory, meanwhile, sported a Harvard shirt, reflecting their shared school spirit. The sight of the two together in matching colors not only showed their growing connection, but also highlighted how they were both embracing their new lives as college students. As the media caught wind of the budding romance, the couple became a topic of fascination. By early 2018, their relationship was fully in the public eye. In January, they were seen walking hand in hand in Soho, New York, on an unusually warm winter day, further confirming their relationship. USA Today even featured their outing, noting how the couple's sophisticated yet casual style had turned them into fashion icons among young people. Malia, with her chic modern outfits, paired with elegant accessories, contrasted beautifully with Rory's classic and masculine fashion choices. Their public appearances not only highlighted their sense of style, but also showcased their genuine chemistry, making them one of the most talked about young couples of the time. Despite the media attention, both Malia and Rory were determined to keep their relationship as private as possible. They were careful not to reveal too much, choosing to maintain a low profile. Occasionally, they were spotted around Cambridge, enjoying coffee at local favorites like Tata Bakery or taking quiet strolls along the Charles River. Their relationship was not just about the glitz and glamour that came with being in the public eye, it was also grounded in shared values. They were even seen volunteering at local community events in Boston, reinforcing their commitment to using their privilege to make a positive impact. Both Malia and Rory faced unique challenges due to their high-profile backgrounds. While Malia was used to intense media scrutiny as the daughter of a former United States president, Rory also had to adjust to life in the public eye. Yet they found support in one another, building a relationship based on mutual understanding and respect. For them, this journey was not just about exploring young love, but also about discovering who they were outside of their family's shadows. As they continued to grow together, they became a source of inspiration for other young couples, showing that it is possible to find love, balance personal growth, and remain true to oneself, even amidst the pressures of fame and expectation. What do you think about Malia and Rory making their relationship public? Do you think it was a smart move or too soon? Let us know below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends if you find their love story inspiring. And make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. Vanity Fair, always on the hunt for fresh style icons, turned its gaze on Malia Obama and her boyfriend, Rory Farquharson, during one of their walks through New York City in early 2018. Known for her effortlessly chic yet modern fashion sense, Malia has often been celebrated for her understated elegance. Her wardrobe choices have long drawn comparisons to her mother, Michelle Obama, who herself is a recognized figure in the fashion world. However, on this particular outing, it was Rory who unexpectedly stole the spotlight. Vanity Fair couldn't help but notice his confident stride as he showcased his fashion-forward choices, drawing attention even away from Malia, a rare feat considering her natural command of the limelight. While Malia kept her look casual yet polished with a cozy wool coat and ankle boots, Rory opted for something bolder. Gone was the neatly pressed Harvard sweatshirt he was often seen wearing at college events. Instead, he embraced his British roots with a distinctive ensemble. During their stroll through Manhattan's bustling streets, Rory sported a pair of quirky, Harry Potter-inspired tiny sunglasses paired with loafers, which immediately caught the eye of fashion critics. Vanity Fair playfully noted the irony of his understated yet whimsical accessory, highlighting how such a modest fashion statement managed to make waves amidst the ever-stylish New York crowd. The eccentric glasses were not just a nod to British fashion, but also a statement of Rory's own personality, subtly overshadowing Malia's otherwise impeccable style for the day. This unexpected shift in focus revealed that Rory Farquharson was more than just Malia's boyfriend. He was carving out his own space as a budding style icon. Before joining Harvard, Rory had already established himself as a standout student in London, where he excelled academically at the prestigious rugby school. His strong academic background meant he was more than a charming companion to Malia. He was an accomplished individual in his own right. The combination of their styles, with Malia's graceful sophistication and Rory's playful British flair, created an intriguing blend that captured not only the attention of onlookers, but also reflected their unique journeys. Together, they formed a compelling duo, embodying a mix of American elegance and British eccentricity, perfectly representing the life transitions they were navigating as young adults on the cusp of their futures. Rory Farquharson spent his formative years at the prestigious rugby school, one of the United Kingdom's most elite educational institutions. With annual tuition fees of up to £42,500 sterling, about $55,000, this historic school has earned a reputation for shaping the minds of future leaders in politics, literature, and the arts. The school's distinguished alumni include former British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, renowned author Anthony Horowitz, and actor Robert Hardy, best known for his role as Cornelius Fudge in the Harry Potter series. Beyond academics, Rugby School instills leadership qualities and upholds time-honored traditions, making it a place where students are expected to excel both in intellect and character. Within this challenging environment, Rory not only thrived academically, but also made a significant impact as a leader. He achieved the prestigious title of head boy, a role reserved for students who demonstrate exceptional academic prowess, leadership, and dedication to the school's values. This position is more than just a title. It reflects a student's ability to serve as a role model, embodying the school's ideals of excellence both inside and outside the classroom. As head boy, Rory's responsibilities included representing the student body in faculty meetings, maintaining discipline, and upholding the school's traditions, making him a respected figure among his peers. Balancing these duties with his academic studies showcased his ability to manage responsibilities with poise and integrity. In addition to his academic and leadership achievements, Rory excelled in sports, particularly in rugby, a sport deeply ingrained in British culture and synonymous with physical endurance, teamwork, and strategic thinking. Notably, rugby school is where the sport of rugby itself was invented, adding a sense of tradition and prestige to Rory's participation. His involvement in the school's rugby team, along with his skills in golf, solidified his reputation as a well-rounded student who excelled not just in academics, but also in physical challenges. Rory's commitment to both his studies and athletics contributed to his overall appeal, painting a picture of a young man with a bright future ahead. His ability to balance rigorous academic expectations with leadership roles and athletic achievements indicates a maturity beyond his years. As someone who has already proven his capabilities in various arenas, Rory is well-positioned to leverage his education and experiences to make a meaningful impact in the world. With such a solid foundation, he stands ready to take on future challenges, using his knowledge, leadership skills, and sportsmanship to make a positive contribution to society. Rory Farquharson was not just an athlete and leader at rugby school, he was also a distinguished member of the elite Blue Bunsen Society, an exclusive chemistry club for students with a keen interest in science. His involvement in this society showcased his intellectual curiosity and well-rounded nature, proving that his talents extended beyond the rugby field. The Blue Bunsen Society, known for its focus on fostering scientific exploration, only accepts students who demonstrate a deep passion for learning. Rory's membership in this prestigious club highlighted his dedication to both the physical and intellectual aspects of education, illustrating a rare balance between academics and athletics. Beyond his academic accolades, Rory's achievements in rugby quickly earned him popularity among his peers. His skill on the rugby field, coupled with his leadership as head boy, made him a well-known figure on campus. According to insiders, Rory's charm and friendly demeanor made him especially popular, not only for his athletic prowess, but also for his warm personality. He was admired by many, particularly female students, for his combination of intelligence, sportsmanship, and leadership. These traits made him a standout even before he set foot at Harvard, where he would go on to gain even more recognition. For Malia Obama, who grew up in the high-pressure world of American politics, surrounded by her parents' towering legacies, Rory seemed to be the perfect partner. He checked all the boxes: intelligence, talent, leadership, and a genuine, kind-hearted nature. It was not just his accomplishments that caught Malia's attention, but also his ability to remain grounded and socially adept, despite his privileged background. This blend of qualities helped them forge a deep and meaningful relationship, one that quickly became a topic of fascination for the public. Their relationship, however, was not solely intriguing because of Malia's famous last name. Rory himself was an impressive figure, making their pairing all the more compelling. The synergy between their personalities, intellect, and shared experiences created a bond that many admired. For those observing from the outside, it was not just another college romance, but a partnership rooted in mutual respect and understanding. Malia and Rory's connection became one of the most talked-about topics in modern college life, symbolizing the possibility of finding genuine love even amidst the pressures of fame, expectations, and the public eye. Do you think Rory's diverse talents made him the perfect match for Malia? We'd love to hear your take in the comments. While the Obamas are undoubtedly one of the most successful families in American history, the Farquharsons are no less impressive when it comes to financial stature. Often dubbed by the media as Malia's British millionaire, Rory is no stranger to a life of privilege. He comes from a well-to-do family in the United Kingdom, a background that allows him to seamlessly fit into the sophisticated lifestyle that Malia has grown up with. According to reports from The Telegraph, Rory's father, Charles Farquharson, is the CEO of Insight Investment Management Limited, a prestigious and long-established investment firm in London. In his role, Charles oversees substantial financial assets, managing billions of dollars in investments, which positions him as a significant player in the world of finance. His influence in the industry not only contributes to the Farquharson family's lavish lifestyle, but also cements their place among the British upper class. This impressive career in high finance has ensured that Rory grew up in an environment where success and responsibility were instilled from a young age. Adding to the family's strong financial foundation, Rory's mother, Catherine Farquharson, brings her expertise as a qualified accountant to the table. With her financial acumen, she plays a crucial role in managing the family's wealth alongside her husband's strategic investments. Together, Charles and Catherine have built a formidable financial empire, ensuring their children, including Rory, grew up in a comfortable yet disciplined environment that emphasized education and ambition. This combination of resources and values has equipped Rory with both the knowledge and the work ethic to excel in his own pursuits. For Malia, who grew up in the political limelight with parents known not only for their public service, but also for their considerable financial success, Rory represents the ideal partner. His upbringing in a family that values financial responsibility, hard work, and intellect aligns well with the Obama family's principles. The Farquharsons' emphasis on education and self-discipline parallels the values instilled in Malia, making their relationship one of both compatibility and admiration. Public interest in their relationship is not just about their backgrounds, but also about the remarkable synergy between them. Rory's wealth and the stature of his family only add to the allure of their romance. As the media and fans follow their every move, it's clear that this relationship is more than just a fleeting college romance. It's a partnership that blends not only love, but also shared values, privilege, and ambition. This unique dynamic makes them one of the most captivating young couples to watch as they navigate their lives in both the public eye and the world of high society. Before Rory Farquharson's relationship with Malia Obama attracted media attention, he was already in the public eye, having appeared with Prince Harry in a 2015 promotional video for the Rugby World Cup. This early exposure highlighted Rory's ability to confidently interact with prominent figures, a skill that would later benefit him in his high-profile relationship. Their romance has been described as a modern fairy tale, marked by genuine happiness, stability, and shared values. Rory's impressive background, including ties to British royalty, a prestigious education, and a wealthy family, made him an ideal partner for Malia. The Obamas, protective of their daughter, were reportedly relieved to find someone who could offer her both stability and support. Rory's character aligned with the values the Obamas cherished, especially after concerns arose from tabloid stories depicting Malia's social life in an exaggerated light. Despite occasional challenges, like the media's focus on their shared habit of smoking, Rory's presence brought balance to Malia's college years. The Obamas' support was evident when they reportedly sent Rory a heartfelt letter to apologize for the unwanted media attention. Their relationship is seen as a merging of two influential worlds, American political royalty and British aristocracy, navigating love while under the public eye. This bond represents a deeper connection where mutual respect, shared ambitions, and a blend of traditions come together as they both carve out their paths in life. The relationship between Malia Obama and Rory Farquharson has been a hot topic of public interest, especially as tabloids speculate about their future together. Recently, the Globe caused a stir by claiming that wedding bells were imminent for the couple, suggesting that their relationship had reached a level of seriousness that might lead to marriage. However, given the Globe's history of sensational and often inaccurate reporting, like their previous claims about Kate Middleton staging a hunger strike, the credibility of these marriage rumors is questionable. According to these reports, the Globe went as far as alleging that Malia's acceptance of a marriage proposal from Rory had supposedly angered her father, Barack Obama. The tabloid painted a dramatic picture, suggesting that the former president disapproved of the engagement and was even considering not walking Malia down the aisle or funding a lavish wedding in England. Yet these claims appear to be speculative, lacking concrete evidence, and not aligning with the public support the Obama family has shown for Malia and Rory's relationship. Further complicating the story, the Globe later claimed that Malia had called off the engagement due to fears of backlash and concerns over the legitimacy of the rumors. However, Gossip Cop, a website known for debunking tabloid misinformation, dismissed these claims as baseless. According to them, the couple is not focusing on marriage, but rather on their studies and upcoming graduations. The reality seems to be that Malia and Rory are more concerned with personal milestones than any immediate wedding plans. We hope you enjoyed today's deep dive into this fascinating couple. What are your thoughts on Malia and Rory's relationship? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this video insightful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.